All right, all right, all right. It seems like we're live here on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. So we're gonna start it off a little bit today because Sugar wasn't here with us last Saturday because she had to take her
Nah.
poochie poo to the vet, but she's
Oh.
here. So we're gonna get Ms.Kesha to kick off some of the questions and things. But Miss Sugar wanna say something right quick to you
We
people.
got a warning advisor today. Goddamn, we got a warning advisor today. If you one of them that don't like the cursing and the extra and we gonna talk about your next ass, I'm sorry. This ain't the program for you. This right here, ladies, gents, this right here is all out.
Right.
Now ain't no y'all already know ain't fixing to be no beep and beeping. Okay,
Nope.
let it roll, Miss Kesha.
All right. So, guys, last show we talked about quite a few topics, and I know Miss Sugar wanted to be a part of some of those topics. So we will go ahead and we'll do a retake of some of those topics that we discussed. So one topic that we discussed was we talked about what was going on at the state capitol when everybody stormed the actual capitol in Washington D.C. And we threw out a lot of questions about how we felt about what was going on at that time. So we wanted to give you an opportunity to tell your take on it and how you felt about it, Miss Sugar.
Okay, white people, I'm gonna start off and tell you right now. This ain't because I got a rainbow in my family, so I'm not one thing I'm not is prejudice. But I got to tell y'all something. Don't y'all ever call us monkeys, goddammit. Because all them motherfuckers working up that damn thing, they look like they had suction cups on their asses, baby. So don't ever call us goddamn monkeys. That's one. Let's just start on make it clear. Okay? Now, if it was, and I'm sure they already have said it already, had them been some Nicarus, yeah, because we ain't gonna use the whole entire name, Nicarus, okay? They wouldn't have thought, as soon as we talked about it, Msmusicinfo, I want to rock, they'd have had our asses in jail, goddammit. They'd have had our asses in jail. Y'all need to be shamed for y'all.
Like, Medea, clink.
No, look, and they hanging around, waving around them little, what you got them, zip ties and shit? Y'all they'd have had that zip tie locking our asses up with it. So don't ever call us monkeys. You guys ought to be shaming y'all damn ass. And you Republicans some of y'all suck. I don't care. Am I supposed to say that? Okay.
You can say whatever on the top. Whatever.
Y'all wrong as fuck. I'm gonna tell you. Had they went they blood they silly asses into that building, they wouldn't have walked around and said, "Hey, you Republican, you're Republican." They wouldn't have asked questions. God damn it, you stupid bastards. Mm-hmm. They would have just shot your ignorant ass. I'm sorry. Am I gonna say that too? Look, I don't give a damn. Look, let me tell y'all wrong as fuck around here. So all you motherfucking Trump fuckers, you ain't even fucking love us no more. Y'all fuckers. These motherfuckers would have killed their ass.
She gave it a whole different title. She gave the group a whole different name.
Yes, I think it was some bullshit and it was an inside job and y'all ought to be shamed. And y'all ought to be shamed.
But we called that what? What did I say last time?
White people shit.
Bam.
And I'm talking about white people. Don't get me wrong. Look here.
So we're saying privilege.
Yeah, privilege.
We're saying privilege. It's just call them a privilege.
The privilege.
Oh, privilege. Okay. Well, white people that's on our scale, we ain't talking about y'all here. We talking about the ones that's privileges. Okay?
Right.
That's some bullshit. Because anything could have happened. And I don't give a damn who they was or whatever.
Right.
Death was death. A girl died because this.
Right. Not just one.
It was a bunch of them. It was 5 of them. You got to be bent. It was 5 of them. 5 people lost their lives on that man got hit with a damn fire extinguisher and beat up. We really? And we ain't impeaching this yellow monkey here? No, so looking like a banana. We ain't impeaching him. So we should impeach him and his wig.
So y'all, we're gonna take Miss Sugar off this.
Okay, you gonna have to. You gonna have to.
We see the passion in Sugar's.
Go ahead, go.
She got it. Next question. Yeah. So moving right along, we also touched on, we talked about COVID and what was
Right.
going on with COVID. We
Right.
did say that, we felt it's really important that people actually follow the guidelines that the CDC is putting out to wear your mask. And we
Right.
also talked about, the vaccines that they do
Well,
have out.
my sugar took the vaccine.
Oh, right.
Yes.
I'm just waiting to make sure she don't have no
Alright.
extra eyes,
No,
or no extra
no,
fingernails.
extra naked. Extra naked. Okay.
Right.
About the COVID. This on real though. This
Okay.
on real.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't care if you are for or against.
Right.
It's okay because everybody, we need to start learning around here
Right.
about to disagree. Everybody ain't gonna like what you do.
Right.
Right.
So we have to learn that, and that's cool.
Right.
However, I don't care if you for or you against.
Right.
You do your research.
Right.
That's true.
If you do your research and you say, nah, I still don't want that, that don't sound like it's for me,
Right.
then at least you did your research.
Right.
You stop letting these people out here stick you with stuff because the majority say so.
Right.
No, you do your research. I did my
I agree.
research first.
Right.
I
And
really
then
agree.
I said, okay, I made an executive decision on my own self, my own body.
Right.
And I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and take it. Now, if I grow some extra limbs and stuff, hell, put a pair of earrings on it and some mascara. We good.
Right.
However, I still wanted to make sure my research was done.
Right.
Us as Black people, not all of us, but some of us as Black people, we just go off of word of mouth. Oh,
Right.
who did this? We need to start doing research, and not just one motherfucker. It needs to be keep going on there until you are satisfied with your answer.
Right.
If you are comfortable with your answer, if you say, okay, you know what, I still don't want to take it. You know what? Kudos to you, because
Right.
at least you did your research and you good.
Right.
But if you just sitting there, well, you gonna get it, girl? Yeah, I'm gonna get. Well, hey, what the hell? I'll go get it. I'm not fixing to do that. No, because this watching is special.
Well, I'm not gonna do it.
And that's good. You see what I'm saying? She did a research on it.
To each your own.
Yes.
I say to each his own.
What?
And you should not be mad because somebody say they doing it or
Right.
they're not.
Right.
Right.
That
Right.
is wrong.
Right.
Let
That's
them
true.
people do what they want. That's their body. Because
Right.
if they come out with 3 legs and you gonna buy that other shoe, hell no. So leave them be. Next question.
Okay. So let's get into the topic of your first worst date.
Oh my
Ever.
gosh. I see you covering your head. What you got over there?
Okay, wait a minute. Is this the first worst date?
Let's talk about first. Let's do the worst date ever.
Oh Lord, let's see here. I had a lot of dates. Okay, hold on.
Look.
Whoa.
Okay, wait.
Okay. You have
I
to
can't-
date, so it ain't gonna look. You have to date to get to the good part.
I can tell you mine. I can tell.
Process
Oh my God.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna have to go down and look. I'm on Facebook.
I can tell you mine. I mean, like,
You can't call out no names.
mine was no lie. I'm not gonna lie. My first date ever was I think I was maybe 17, 18, and we were somewhere and we were on a date, and this motherfucker real girlfriend shows up at the date.
Wait, hold on. So you had one of them episodes of Cheaters.
I think I was catfished. I don't really know. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I was like, okay, wait, what the fuck? So I'm like,
So what you say when what the girlfriend say when
she was like, who are you? So me,
Oh, Lord.
coming
It
from
didn't
where I
go
come
well,
from.
y'all.
No.
It's like
Because to
this
me,
is how it should have went, and this is
yeah,
how it
but
went.
for me, and even to this day, my kids and my husband can tell you, when you put your hand in my face, that's aggression. So for me,
Nubs.
it went sideways. So I'm not gonna talk too much about it because that person's gone to heaven. May he rest in peace. But I ain't gonna talk about it no more. It brings up some bad stuff. And y'all be making me want to binge on my husband real quick.
And you another thing, and another thing.
Okay. So
Okay,
Kiki.
so I got a topic I really kind of want to touch on.
Okay, but let me hear Kiki about this worst
So
date.
I have my.
You got a worst date.
I have one. I have
Yeah.
one. So here we go. Daiquiri Shack. Remember Westheimer? You saw the
Okay.
daiquiri. You go to the daiquiri factory.
Mhm.
You
Right.
go in, have some daiquiri, some food.
Right.
So this dude asked me on a date. Now here it is. You asked me to go out with you, right?
Right.
So what is our expectation as women when a man asks you out on a date? What is your expectation?
You paying.
Yeah, you paying. You
got it,
paying.
right?
You paying.
There you go. Right. Get there, right? So we always almost toward the end of eating, you know, he started breaking out money, counting money, you
Right.
know, right?
Right.
Just count money. And I just picked him up off the block, right? So I'm thinking you probably got some money. So you count money. Why?
Y'all went Dutch.
Why I had to go in my purse to cover the rest of that meal?
Oh hell no.
Yes,
Hell no.
yes. So I was like, oh man, this nigga did not have enough money.
He didn't
Pay
have
for
enough.
this.
They were all ones.
Didn't have enough.
That's why you don't go on a date with your purse. You leave your purse in the car. You leave your purse in the car.
So I guess you gonna be washing dishes up in here.
And then if you know he ain't got no money, I'm about to go to the bathroom,
I'm
bro.
18, 19. I'm 19 years old at this
Okay,
time.
okay.
So I'm.
Oh, you know better now, sir.
I know a lot
I
better
know
now.
that's right, goddamn it.
Look,
That's too funny. Yes, leave your purse in the car, ladies.
look, counting the
Leave
money
your
like
purse in the
it's gonna
car.
add up differently each time.
It sure is.
It
Leave
did
your
not
purse
add
in
up.
the car.
So
I
number
mean,
one, you're
like,
getting
what
the
did he
rule,
say? What did he
ladies.
say?
So
What did he
number one
say?
rule.
Wait, what did he
What
say?
could
Did he say?
he say?
No, I guess what he say? I can't get the rest of this. What he say?
I guess I'm falling a little short. Yes. So, ladies, listen to this rule very carefully that they're giving you because this can
Leave
happen
your purse
to you.
in the car. Hell, don't even bring your set.
Just
Well,
know
yeah, bring
this
yourself
could happen to you.
Yeah.
So just know. So yeah.
All right. So sugar. Come on. Tell us yours. Come on now.
All right, because when I tell you this, y'all better be ready. How old do you need a male or female? It don't matter. I'm not even gonna go there, but I'm just right now I'm talking about the dude. How old you got to be before you need to stop living with your parent? So there's story time. Wait, look here, check this out. So this dude, 56 years old.
Okay.
Talking about he living with his mama. So I said, well, I said, so you taking care of her or something? What you doing to her? He was like, no. Me and my brother, we live with his mama. Is she elderly? Well, if he 56, she like 112. So I was like, okay, well, he said, y'all know I'm gonna come up after she, when she died.
Ooh.
Did y'all hear that?
I heard what you just said.
Let me run around one more again.
When she died.
He gonna come up
Die?
when she died.
Oh
now,
wow.
So what the fuck you doing? Sitting around waiting for your
Ladies,
mama to
you see
pass
this
over?
caption on my
now
face?
what's the problem with that? Now y'all go ahead. I gave you a try.
Can we get a picture so we can put that up there? That's like
So
beware.
he's ready to capitalize on his mom's
mama.
death.
On his mama.
Do he got a car? Hold on. Do he got a car?
No, I ain't got no damn car. He were using a work truck.
Oh wow.
Look, y'all. Look. I ain't got nothing against if you got a little job, that's fine. But I think at 56 years old, now mind you, he came from a divorce. The divorce he was at, now get this, he was divorced, and so when he left his wife and stuff, he came home 3 years ago. No children. What the problem is? There's some issues. So my thing is, if you are that old and you living with your mama, you need to get a bitch who want that. Or who okay with it.
Right.
You don't come to women when you ain't got nothing on the table. You can't bring a nail, a hammer. You can't bring the wood.
A nail and a hammer.
Yeah, he can't bring toilet paper.
You can't bring toilet paper, nothing. You can't do nothing. And then y'all want us to come together with you and when we can bring shit together. You have nothing.
So is your question, are you asking how old do you need to be, male or woman, to be living with your parent? Is that
right? Well, yeah, I mean,
now,
when it's okay.
I mean, I can
now
see
we understand if you are going through some changes,
right?
Some money issue. Come on now, we all go through it. I live with my parents. It's not like that.
But you're saying if you're able-bodied, you're able-minded, and your parent doesn't seem to have a need to have you there. Right. When do you draw the line?
Exactly.
I think the line for me is when he said, "I'm waiting for my mom to die."
Yeah, that was enough for me.
So that's like.
I was done on
okay,
that
if I get with you, you marry me, motherfucker. You may try to kill me, waiting for me to die.
Oh man, they do that. Look, I've seen shows where they do that all the time.
Oh, baby. Oh,
I just think that It doesn't matter. Even women. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. I think
have your shit together.
You lost the way it's supposed to go. The mama, when your parents raise you, even if it's your mama, it doesn't matter.
Right.
They raise you, you stay with them.
Right.
And then you move out, and then when you get to the point to where, okay, they're sick, they may need to stay at your house. Right. You help them out. That's how the order of things going.
Right. Now, I've seen instances in which, and this is me personally speaking, I've seen instances in which you move in with your parents because you don't want you want them to be in their familiar surroundings. So I've seen that where because I had my parents had their own home, and then my grandparents had their own home, but for the sake of him being in familiar surroundings. And he had Alzheimer's, they had to move in with him.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
If you're doing it because your parents is ill and you want to stay, that is fine.
Right.
But you should be at 56 years old. You have your children is grown. Why is your grown ass living with them? And then had the nerve to say, "Oh, she go." What? I said, "Well, do you mow the lawn or something?" Well, if she asks me.
If she asks you,
okay. Can we just say scrub? Can we
scrub? Can we? What I call them, girl? SOS pads. SOS pads. You even got the detergent bastard. That is horrible. Just like with parents, with women, even when you got kids. Right. You know what I'm saying? We need to understand that first of all, we're grandparents. I'm a sugar. That's where the name came from, because my cutie Rudy. So I'm a sugar. And I wish you would call me grandma. Girl, I ain't know that little baby. I ain't sorry, off topic.
You ain't know the baby, but you call you grandma. But you know what? It's a lot of people that don't want to be called grandma.
Well, I do. I have two grandbabies. I love my grandbabies. And
they got nanny. They got
they call me grandma. That's what my grandbabies call me.
What happened to grandma and grandpa?
Because you don't
look like a grandma.
Because nowadays grandmas look like they 12.
Look, let me explain something, y'all. My youngin decides she gonna have some children. Ain't nobody sent me an email or asked me, "Hey, you feel like being a grandma this day?" Ain't nobody asked me shit. So I'm gonna pick it one, and I told my youngin got pregnant. I promise you, I look this great. We didn't got off topic. It's all right. Look at him. So he wasn't worth it, girl. He wasn't worth it. Anyway, so when my youngin got pregnant, girl, I wasn't even concerned about child being pregnant. I was like, "This okay." So hold on.
You're just concerned about being a grandma.
What this baby gonna call me? Because I ain't no granny. I don't want to be granny. Wait, name. Look, my cousin got. What she got? Oh, that's pretty cute though. Oh my, you know, it's like it's grandma. But no, you got to be sugar, baby. I'm a sugar, honey. I'm a sugar. Honey.
You haven't got there yet, Key. So you good. You haven't got there yet.
So sugar is the preferred.
That's the preferred term. Is what her grandbaby.
And everybody got to fall in line with their name.
Yeah.
Ignore this hell, girl. I don't play that. And my grandbaby real persistent. He on some. It took girl. He was literally. He thought he didn't know I was his grandmother, honey. He was like, her name is. This is my grandmother, and he Pacific. This is my. You think I'm animated? This kid. This is my grandmother, but we call her Sugar. Get it right, baby.
So he get people in check for you.
Yeah. But you know what? Now we gonna jump all over.
we not gonna mess with the grandma topic no more.
No, kids is something else. They are something
else.
They
are something else,
man. My grandbaby, they pay attention.
Right.
They pay attention. I had an eyelash. I don't know how I got on the wall, honey.
Right.
So my sister said, "Girl, you got a spider on the wall." While my grandbaby said he had to be no more than 4 years old, girl. He was like, that's my sugar eyelash. And
I know.
And smooth it out. Everything. Smooth it out for me and handed it to you, Sugar. You got me bent. My baby know. Mm-hmm. So when he get a woman, he already know how to act. He already know how to act.
I know my son, he's very particular. Like, you can't go out the house any kind of way. And he'll look at you and he'll be like, so you gonna put something on your head? Like, what you gonna do to it?
At least yours are nice about it. I got two sons. One to tell me quick, "Mama, you look like a hobo." Just like, really?
Yeah. kids nowadays, they are very candid. They don't hold back for nothing.
No filters.
No filters.
Because when we was
nothing.
coming up, we couldn't say that to our mama.
Of course
Who
not.
you talking to?
Okay.
Girl, walk around
Be
here.
on the back of a milk carton.
What?
Have you seen me?
Like I think he told me yesterday. He was like, "Calm down." I say, "Nigga, who you talking to?" I had to look at him. That nigga told me calm down.
That's them kids after 19.
Girl,
Ain't that
that's
fine?
the millennial.
That's all them kids.
What is we again? Let's see here. We ain't the
We're not the millennials.
No,
not
we
the millennial
generation X.
Yeah.
We
Generation X.
Lord, y'all heard that? That even sound
Wait,
sexy, don't it?
no, it don't. That sound expiring. I don't want to be.
What sound expiring? Somebody call your ass a cougar. Y'all call me a cougar. Girl, I hate that. I hate that word, a cougar.
Girl,
A cougar is somebody.
First of all, I don't want to date nobody young. Y'all smell like umbilical cords.
Wow.
I don't want nobody young. Anyway, I want one silver foxes. I ain't missing to do no young bucks. No, I don't do.
What
you know what?
us?
The reason why, seriously, because I had a friend girl who was actually my mama age.
Okay.
And she actually dated somebody like her son age.
Right.
And I don't know. I mean, it's okay to, if you want to get your screw back just to play around. But I like to go in, not to order things because I'm all out of order. However, I like to go to order things. I think that you need if you can't find somebody like your age and up. Right. Because if you find somebody young, it's okay to play with. But they doing stuff you've already done.
Right.
And after a while, I'm sorry. And I'm going to say this. Two things get old. Dick and money. And so after a while, that going to get old. And you're going to get tired of doing that. Right. You're going to want to actually, you know what? I'm tired of chasing after this kid. Right. Because, it's just like someone, you ever dated somebody and they in the football. I'm sorry. I'm not a sports girl. I don't know. Right. I mean, they clothes is cute and stuff. I go to one of them little, what they call the football thing? What they call
little scrimmages and stuff like that?
Little football contraptions.
So you'll go to a stadium and watch games?
No, when they have our own our pole parties. What they call it?
Oh, the tailgate?
Like a
tailgate
like
party, stuff like I don't want to go for the food and the drinks. I'm just being honest with you. And look cute in my outfit. Other than that, I ain't gonna go. So, so because of that, but if my dude say, I like sports, you mean to do, oh yeah, that's cute.
That's
and
cute.
you go to every game, and after a while, you're gonna be on some man. Hell no. This gonna get on my nerves.
So you need variety. You need some type of some spice, something different. Not doing the same thing over and over.
And even if you want to go to the game, okay. So I guess my point is, even though you want to go to the game with your fella, it's okay to be different from him, right? Because it is so hard being, and I say this all the time. It's so hard being another motherfucker. It's so easy being you. A person who wants to. You like games and something like that, like football and all that stuff. Right. If you one of that person don't like it, come in and go that way. Right. Say, hey, look, I really don't like that stuff. I tell them, I don't know.
So let me ask you a question, Sugar. Can you be with somebody and you guys have totally nothing in common and still be okay?
No.
No.
Why not?
Because the reason why I say this because we're gonna always get into it. So I'm not gonna blast this person, but from my first marriage, it was like a lot of stuff we were not in common with. He was more of my mama does everything for me, and for me, it's like my mama didn't do everything for me. So it's like when you get that, and then you get that line to where it's like everything you say ain't right, everything he's saying right. Y'all gonna always clash.
That's a communication issue, though.
But that's kind of the person you be picking. I think that's what I don't think it's really
because
it's like the people you pick.
It depends on the dude or the female.
Right.
Everything ain't gonna click. Everything's not gonna click. It's just not. You just gotta learn to common ground, or like I said, you gotta learn to disagree.
Yeah,
it's not gonna always be the same. I was raised, we ain't cut by the same cloth.
Right.
So I'm raised by one person and you raised by another.
Right.
Difference is I'm from Chi-Town. What's up? That little shout out, okay? But I'm from Chi-Town. I kid you not. Since I've been here, it has been very different. Okay. Because some things you guys do, I don't.
Right.
Or vice versa.
Right.
So
I had a friend from Chicago when I was in high school, and she was saying that we're totally different.
Definitely.
It was like a really.
So what makes us different
change
from Chicago? So what makes H-Town women different from Chi-Town women? And there's no discrimination against nobody. Please know that.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
I don't look at bitches.
I mean, I'm not saying you. I mean, I'm just saying how.
No, y'all pretty much the same actually.
Okay.
It's not that. I think it's just other things about you. Even the
Even
the
the way we
dressing,
say-
the things
Yeah,
like that,
yeah,
the way
right,
y'all
right.
dress
The
and
style
stuff,
and stuff,
that's
right.
different.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff we doing. Okay, I'm big case in point. And my Chi-Town people, y'all out there. Hey, boo. Okay, so y'all gonna understand this.
Right.
They said that spaghetti is a main course. Well, it's a side dish.
Okay.
Oh no, that's white people shit. That ain't no black people. That's white people shit.
No, you know what I mean? Arguments I done got, and
Cause like white people think that macaroni and cheese is a meal. Black folks be like, that's a side dish.
too.
Right, but there are people here in Texas
Yeah.
that think that spaghetti is a full.
I'm gonna be
meal.
honest. We use that as a full course.
Yeah,
In my house.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But in
my
our house, it is a side dish.
Just some.
Like
okay,
we usually
I got
use
you.
it with fish and spaghetti.
Okay.
Right,
That's
okay.
what we do. You know what
Okay,
I mean?
okay.
So like, and we say
Y'all
caramel.
y'all say pop. And
Y'all
we
say
soda.
caramel.
Right.
Right. We say y'all say wait, let me see it right because I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm telling you. Y'all say pecans. We say pecans.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So some of
So
that
it's
is
like
a little
the
different.
slang is a little
Slang
bit
is
off.
a
Yeah.
little different.
Little
y'all.
different.
Okay.
However, the guys and stuff, they they
Right.
see me. I'm flashy. I don't even care. I'm just
Right.
flashy. People are not always
Right.
used to that. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right.
So I look at they be looking like, what the hell? That's me. Stay in your lane. You in the wrong
Right.
neighborhood. Your house around 3 blocks over.
Right.
Stay out your lane. That
I
gives
love
us a
it. I
little
love
different.
it.
For
I
real,
love it.
that's a little different
Right,
from us.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as you trying to back to what we were saying, as far
Right.
as like your guy or whatever, your girl,
Right.
you come in the door and tell them what you don't like.
Right.
That way you can cut out the middleman. You try to be uncomfortable and stuff.
Right.
I am not a sports person.
Right.
I'm not. However, I will go if you want to go.
If you really want me to go, I will go.
I will go. You got to really, really want me to go. And there better be some food, drinks, and everything there.
There are
for me to
conditions
go.
on top of
Yes,
that.
it has to.
But you know, that's the main
Right.
thing in a relationship. I feel like if you're dating somebody, y'all need to come in the door and just say, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. Because I know when I met my husband, he was off the back. He was like, look, this is how I am, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. And then I know when he got with me, I bet he was like, this got to be the craziest bitch I've ever met. Because it's like, it was just, and my husband ain't gonna call me that, but I'm
Right.
just saying, it was just things that I had in my previous marriage that I carried over into my new relationship. And I'm gonna tell you, as a woman, I don't know for any other one, but for me, that will run a man the fuck away.
Right. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You can't carry, and I carried that. And see, I got married when I was like 22 years old.
Yeah.
So I stayed married
You're
for
young.
8 years, and I didn't get married again until I made 35.
Right.
So for me, I would tell
You're on
anybody,
a
don't
whole
get married.
different page
Don't
at
get
35
married
than
young.
what we
No,
had
yeah,
22.
because I was like,
Right.
I'm telling you, when I divorced him and the judge was like, y'all was divorced, I was like, hell to the yeah, because I was sitting in the courtroom. I was like, well, I'm like Tyler Perry. What the fuck was I thinking to get with you?
Look, I could tell you, I'm divorced now, and me and my husband were married for 12 years. And now every day I sit back and I think, we were as different as night as day.
Right.
We were two different people, and how we, our thought process regarding finances was different.
Right.
Our thought process regarding our children's education,
Right.
their religious background, all of that was totally different.
Right.
And for us to make it to 12 years,
That's a
that was
blessing.
like grace, man. That
Yeah,
was
that was
total
a
grace in that
blessing.
whole
Yeah.
marriage. 'Cause
Exactly.
we were totally just on two different pages. And I realize it more now that I have time to sit back and think about it.
Right. Right.
Okay. I got one for y'all.
Okay.
All right.
It's a good one. Okay, so what would you tolerate if you're trying to find a man or woman? Okay, so what I mean is, it's certain things that like, you're trying to find a dude or whatever. It's certain things. I like tall. I like big, thick, or whatever you want to call it. That's what I like.
Right.
But there are certain things that men and women can't help. So if you're a woman that like a tall man, but the dude that you find is a short dude, but he treats you right.
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 There's certain things that we can say, okay,
Right.
there's something that he can't help that.
Right.
He's been treating me
Right. Right.
However, there are certain things that you cannot let pass.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Like living with your mama. Okay. But there are certain things, some things are more mild than others. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some people may say, you know what? I'm not finna mess with no dude that been in jail.
Right.
Some people say, well, I don't want a man that got a bunch of kids.
Yeah, people got
Right.
standards. So
So
they have
what
certain
are
things.
standards that you feel that you will be all right with, or because I'm telling y'all right now, ladies, if y'all don't like it when you met him, you're gonna extra hate it
when
later
y'all
on in the
married.
relationship.
Yeah.
You're gonna extra hate it because of the fact that you didn't correct that in the beginning.
Right.
Okay. So
is it like our personal experience you want to know?
Whatever you want, whatever you bring it.
So I'm gonna say for me, I'm 40 years old. I have a child. So at this point, I have to have. I can't be tossed about every which way the wind blow.
Right.
We need stability because
Right.
I'm raising a young male.
Right.
And I need to have some type of stability. I need stability in the sense that we are secure in our finances. I work. I need you to work. I need you to bring something to the table. I don't need you living with me and my baby and trying to get over off of me and my baby.
Right.
I'm a mom, so I got to think about him. And my thought process is totally different now. When I met my husband 12 years ago, I didn't have any kids.
Right.
So I can kind of go into it a little bit different.
Right.
Now I need you to have a job. I need you to be, stable. That's key. Making sure you're stable.
Okay. He got a job, he's stable. He
no.
type it all.
And you can't and number two, I can't deal with no craziness and no foolishness.
Okay. But let's talk about looks. Let's say you like tall, short, medium, what?
It don't matter.
Okay. Well, then it ain't no need to quit asking you then.
No.
What about you?
Well, let me say for me, and Keith told her age, I'm 42 now. So
there you go. Treat me right.
I need you to treat me right and respect me.
So that's key for me.
And as you get older, believe it or not, as you get older, the looks started to diminish, and you look for people.
We're gonna get old anyway.
Exactly.
We're gonna get old. And the looks are gonna diminish.
Look,
all we care about
the
is
looks.
how you treat us right. I am going to be 50 this year.
The looks, even the sexual gratification goes away after a while. Because after a while,
back in the day, I used to say, "Oh, I want one with 20 inches." You know what I'm saying? Now, if you can just shake a bitch up, we all right, baby. We all right, baby. We all right. Long as you let me come up out of here, we all right. But before, I used to be on some, I want this, and this.
Yeah.
So what's yours?
Crazy, ridiculous.
Well, for me, it's a little different for me because when I was coming up, I used to always tell my mom, I was like, I never wanted to marry a man from America. And I didn't. First husband was not from America. He's from Kingston, Jamaica. Lord, worst thing. Then I said I never wanted to date a man that was all the way black. And I didn't. So I married, my husband's biracial. So for me, it wasn't about that. But I'm going to tell you, when I learned about how a man is supposed to treat a woman is when I married my husband that I'm married to now. And I mean, I'm talking about for me, the respect is the key factor.
What?
Then I want you to, when you look at my mama or you look at me, I want you to love me for when you see me them first couple of years we married, and make sure if we renew vows, you love me that same way.
Exactly.
I need you to love me like Christ loved the church.
Yeah, and
I need you to have a foundation in which God is your head.
Exactly.
And you are, and everything else will fall in place if God is your head.
Exactly. And then I want to know that you ain't childish as hell. That's a key factor because I'm gonna tell you. I don't like petty folks. And then another thing, I don't even want your family. Cause see, sometimes we get it twisted. A lot of times, men and even women, we bring our families into shit that they don't need to be in. And then sometimes y'all be cool as hell, but your family can't stand his ass, can't stand her ass. But it's not like that. But for me, I always said I wanted a man to treat me with utmost respect, dignity, because I have 3 daughters and I want my daughters to see I'm not going to take that from nobody, so they don't have to take it from nobody. So that's what I like, and even my sons, I have 2 sons, and oh Lord Jesus, that's a whole nother factor on my sons. But I always tell them, you respect a woman the same way you would want a man to respect your mama.
And if you got a man that don't do that, I'm gonna tell you this. So if you got a man that don't respect, they come around your mama and they get to cursing and all that other stuff, run the other way.
Right. Amen. Amen.
Because if they can't even come in your mama's house and with respect, you need to go ahead and go on somewhere.
That's right.
Yeah, you got to go on somewhere.
That's good advice. Good talk, sugar.
I mean, because it's ridiculous. Right. I mean, especially these young kids now. First of all, it's something I got. Yeah, we gonna go on top again. Y'all might as well get used to it. Sit the hell back and shut the hell up. So look here. So these young bucks, when y'all go to y'all girls' house and y'all friends' house and stuff, pull up your damn britches. Because in my house, you are not coming in my house with your pants hanging down. You're not gonna do that, and you're gonna watch your mouth, and you're gonna learn to speak. Now, this is what I do because every kid, and we have got to know this now.
Lord,
every kid doesn't have the proper breeding.
Right,
that's true.
So I need to y'all understand something. Just like when people say this, I ain't had no manual when I was raising my kids. Yes, you did.
Right.
Yes, you did. You know who your manual was?
Your mama and your dad.
Everybody else. You learn. You ask. You tell. They telling you how to raise them.
Right.
It's what it is we too hard headed to take out everybody else's advice.
Exactly.
Right.
And so you had that manual right in your face. You had it sitting right there.
Right.
If you choose, it's not to use.
Right.
Now, when it comes to your youngins coming in the door, some of them don't have parents. We're living in an era where half these people ain't got parents, mama, dad is nothing.
Right.
So us as adults, we train them.
Right.
As you see, when mine used to come in my house, hey, honey, how you doing? What's your name? I scared the hell out of them. I do. Hey, what's your name? Okay, so sweetie, when you come in here, make sure you speak, okay? Just speak to me, all right? I like when people speak to me. And I do it like that.
Right.
Everybody don't have parents.
Right.
Everybody ain't raised right. You got to understand.
True.
It's gotten to the point where baby parents to help these kids. Now, that don't mean you got to sit here and go nickel and dime with them. No, because half of them headache anyway. I mean, they hard-headed anyway.
Right.
It's okay. But
Right.
if you give them a little bit of love, something they may not have had.
Right.
Okay? Some of these people, I know some kids, this girl, that poor thing was living in her own house by herself.
Right.
She did that for like 3-4 years.
Right.
Because her mama and daddy was somewhere else. And another thing, stop saying where your mama at. No, goddamn it, she ain't making that air. Where your parents at?
That's right.
Stop saying where your mama at.
Right.
That is not how that go. And what the hell this thing is? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Let me hear somebody else say, "Oh, she got daddy issues." No, bitch, you got mama issues. Now, I just had to throw that in there. Go, you got me saying I'm almost speaking. Sometimes it go in my brain. I gotta hurry up and shout it out real quick. Shout it out, good. Before you lose it. Go ahead. What y'all saying? Shit. I'm just saying shit. I'm just
talk about that.
No, I agree with Sugar saying you train up a child in the way that they should go, and that way will never part from you.
Exactly.
And that's what she's saying. You gotta train them the way you were trained, and that way when they leave your house, you don't have to be in fear of what they're gonna do. You know that you've given them the tools that they need to go out there and be successful and be respectful in society. And your expectation is for them to take what they've learned from you raising them up and apply that wherever they go.
And we do understand, though, honey. We do understand that the time is different.
Yep.
We get it.
Times are different.
Come on now. But see, guess what? Having babies,
right?
Drugs and all that other stuff,
right?
It's still the same,
right?
We try and treat us ladies. Hey, look here, sweet, look them. I'm looking at me. What I'm saying, look them, girl. You know what I was reading at the same time. So
look them, girl.
So look. We already know that's how that was.
Right.
But we still women.
Right.
We know how a man should treat them.
Right.
Treat you in everything.
Right.
And if you feel that you are I'm just gonna tolerate it because my self-esteem down, baby. Look, I just told this beautiful woman here earlier today. If you do not say I'm fine or have confidence in yourself, you cannot expect someone else to give it to you.
Right.
It starts from you, honey.
Right.
It's called self-esteem.
Right.
It's you. You start off.
Yep.
And
That's
if
right.
you start off and say, well, you know what? I'm fine. I look good.
Right.
Okay. Even if everybody else don't, who the hell asked you?
Right.
This us.
Right.
And if that's what us as women, I'm always, hey girl, you need to, girl, you look good. I do that so much because I lived in an era to where long as you were thin, you were sexy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
My sister, I promise you, my twin sister, this baby was heavy set.
Right.
Most of her life. And it made a bad complex on her.
Right.
And I don't like that. Because guess what? Now, thick is in.
Right.
And you skinny twigs is
Wait a minute. Wait, have always been in.
Of course it's been in. But I mean,
I get what you're saying.
They always say
they
that
put pressure.
thin.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm going to give my kudos
Right.
To the heavyset women, they coming out on y'all. Y'all men watch out. I be watching them. They be prancing around here like they 2 pounds, fool, and they look good. And so that's another thing.
Right.
Not only you're teaching these children
Right.
to how to respect stuff like that. Teach them how to have respect for themselves.
You build a standard, high
You
standards.
teach them how to have respect for themselves.
We got extra student. We got extra voice back in the back. We got crowd participation, audience participation back here.
So because of that, right? So because we have our ladies, we don't want our ladies to be settling for anything.
Yep, that's true.
Their self-esteem is gonna be down so bad. They're gonna be on some.
Right.
Well, he the only one like him, baby. You need to open your eyes, get that little cornbread out your eyes. There's dudes out here that will like you.
And I'm glad you're saying that because my aunt touched on that with me. I have an aunt. She's like 72 years old, and we were talking last night, having girl talk last night, and she said one of the things is I know my standards are high, so I'm okay. I'm one of them women. I'm okay with myself. So I don't mind being by myself. If that means I got to be by myself and I gotta go have fun by myself, I'll call a few of my girlfriends and we go hang out. Let's hit the town. Let's go on a cruise. Let's go do something. But I don't need to be validated by a man. That's what she told me.
You know, it's a good point you said that. My daughter, she's 30. She keeps saying, why you keep telling everybody I'm 30? Because you're 30. She said, you know what, Mom? You know how you date somebody and somebody say, no, I don't care about their looks. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And you should. You should. Because it's like this. If you are the one that's making sure you look good, you stable, everything is good, and you get a dude because he nice. I mean, he cool. You know, he this. And he looking a hot mess.
Right.
He ain't trying to fix his clothes up. Now, mind you, everybody ain't got clothes, but I'm sorry. Please look like you at least bathe.
Right.
And when you looking like that, or you go lower than your standards, they get the jewel and you get a Cuban zirconia.
Right.
That's not how they go. Why are we lowering our standards? Why in the hell are we lowering our standards? Because if you can't find a dude that is going to go up there on your standards, learn to go to the movies by your damn self.
Right.
You came in this earth by your damn self. Learn to be by your damn self. I was by myself for 3 years. And I ain't give a damn. I was like, we all right. Look, got dressed up, walked around Walmart for 3-4 hours, just looking good. I'm all right. I'm good. But see, people don't realize that. They just seem to think that I need a man, I need a man, I need a woman, I need a woman. No, you don't. You need to learn you. It took me 3 years to make sure I knew me first.
Right.
Because guess what? When you get out of one relationship, you need to take that one little time to revamp you.
That's
because
true.
I don't care who you are, sweetie. We all here. Every time you date somebody else, or you date someone, or you're married or something like that, you lose a little bit of you. Right. And that's okay because you got to learn to adjust.
Right.
But when you come back and then you go back to you.
Right.
You go back to you. People don't think that they I'm the same one. No, you ain't. No, you ain't.
Because we don't have any more sisterhood.
No.
Thank you.
We don't have that.
Come together, ladies.
It's like for women, we're so worried about this girl looking at your man, this man, or that man. It's not like that. Like when women come together, I mean.
But when you have a loyal friend, you ain't got to worry about them looking at your man or worry about that.
Exactly. See, me and Key go back way from middle school.
That's understood.
So, you know, and Sugar over here, we go back, going on 10 years. So
that's right.
So it's like, you got to have friends that'll be able to accept when you say, okay, girl, your hair crooked. And don't be mad like, bitch, why you come? No, I'm just trying to help you and help yours.
Right.
Then you got to have that one that say, okay, girl, that look a little too, you a little too fat for that girl. I mean, it's not me hurting your feelings. Or I'm just being your real. You got to have that. Because it be some days.
Friends are going to tell you the truth.
No, Sugar had to tell me because I was, at one point, I was like myself. She was like, let me tell you something. Bitch, you better love you first.
Right.
Yeah.
So when I'm learning that, and you always told me that too, Key. And when I'm learning that, I'm like, okay. All right, and then I'll be looking back. I'll be like, I go look in the mirror, and then I look at my husband. I'm like, shit, I got something going on. I got this. My husband.
I had to stop this child from wearing black. She wearing black today because I ain't said nothing. But I told her stop wearing black. You look like you on the funeral every day. Stop wearing black. Everybody in that.
My mama used to say me that all the time. She'd be like, why are you wearing black so much? I was like, you know, at that point, you know, when I got divorced, like I said, when I divorced in 2008. And my divorce was bad for me. And it was because my husband had the nerve to come to the divorce court with his pregnant bitch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for me,
you collecting your spirit over there, right?
yeah. So for me,
Shalika.
so for me, for me, it hurt me. But my mom, my mom talked to me. She thought it hurted me because I was divorced. No, it didn't hurt me for that. It hurted me because I didn't want my children to go through what I went through. I grew up without my dad. Me and my dad are close now,
Right.
but I grew up without my dad, and I didn't want that for my kids. And my mom respect that to the fullest. She was like, I understand you're different from me.
Mm-hmm.
But when my mom told me, my mom said, let me tell you one damn thing. You ain't got no reason to cry over no goddamn man.
Right.
Period.
Right.
She was like, when God brings somebody, He gonna bring somebody. So I took 5 years to learn me. Trust me, I took 5 years to learn me. I prayed to God. I said, send me somebody that's on the same level with me, that has children, because I have children, that's gonna love me for me. And He sent me my husband.
You prayed.
I told my husband today, you spoiled me. He was like, I'm gonna have to stop that, which I know he not.
Right.
But I'm saying is that the black, that's what it was for. Cause she get on me all the time. She be like, do you got on black today?
I love that.
Do you got on black today?
I love that.
I got you, man. I got you.
I love that.
Cause she called me after the show we did on Saturday. She was like, I'm coming to do your nails. Cause she know I'll be like,
yeah, and they
wait for the next show.
If y'all see her nails, yo, these things are nice.
But it's like for
I ain't doing your nails. I got 2 drawers.
but honestly, because we call this girl chat, and it's no discrimination against men. If men jump on here, I'm sending a shout out to my girl Val on here.
Your point of view too, because women, we love to hear guys to give their point of view. But girl chat is to empower us as women so that we can talk about some of these things that we want to talk about as women, because we never really get the opportunity to sit and get all different points of view of these different issues and topics, and it's good to be united as women.
Because a lot of women beat each other down. A lot of women beating each other down because, like, people say, because people look at Sugar and be like, she 50. I be like, yeah, she look damn
She look good though.
And when I tell people I'm 42, they're like, you 42? I'm like, yeah, but it's because my mom used to tell me, you don't let shit bother you. It is what it is. Let it go, whatever. And even my friend Val is up on here with us. Val.
Hey, Val.
How you doing, girl?
and me and Val, we talk, we laugh and talk. That's my girl, y'all. And it's like, we talk about stuff. That's why we were trying to get more women to get on this chat. A lot of women are scared to say, don't be scared if somebody say this or that about you. That's what makes you more empowered. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're coming off cruel or you're coming off mean. You're just really trying to help. And some people don't understand help from being cruel.
Right.
And a lot of people, you got to understand, like, people, women, we're just going to say women, okay? First of all, men, you might want to be on here so you can learn us, because we real complicated. We are.
Yeah.
We are. We are.
Yeah.
But to go with the women, can't nobody outside tell me, hey, something wrong with your hair. Because some people have hidden agendas.
Right.
Okay. Right. Some of them have hidden agendas. And that's okay. You just got to be strong on your own mess. Right. I know that I can tell any one of them that, hey, nah, bitch, come on now. What the hell you got on? What wrong, boo? What wrong? Today ain't your day? Oh, this how you feel today? You know what I'm saying? So, but everybody can't do that. No. I got a best friend, Kesha, Kesha, and me and her could just, man, what you say? She'll tell me anything. Yeah. And she'll be like this, nah. Don't make me slap the stew out you, girl. If you don't take that mess off. But I appreciate that, because I know I see so many women with their girls and they look a hot mess. Right. Really?
Like they ain't got a mirror or
I ain't even mad at you for wearing it. Right. I'm mad at all y'all because y'all didn't say that. Now, got one more thing. Just want to church back. What she said. She said she's by herself.
Yeah.
And you can be by yourself for 3 years or whatever, however you long, because you need some time to find you.
Right.
Now, if you need a little side dude, because they get topped off a little bit, then that's okay then. Ain't no wrong with that. Just don't make him your love. Just don't make him. Sorry, I just had to.
But no, Key can tell you, I went through that when I started, when I started dating again. Remember the guy I was dating?
Right.
And we wound up with she wound up the cousin. He was trying to get the cousin. Now, this the thing I can understand. I was like 20, maybe 28, going on 29. This dude was like in his 40s, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. If I tell you I thought maybe dating older men, it wouldn't be so much drama. They more childish than the goddamn younger men. I was like, wait a minute. And then it got so bad to where
age doesn't mean mature.
Yeah, and it got so bad. So I started at all. No, but when I start putting two and two together, he was like, okay, let's meet. I'm like, okay, well, I'm the type of person, if you gonna meet me in a day. This motherfucker was like, now can I meet you by 7:30, 8 o'clock? No, wait a minute, hold up. Something ain't right about this fuckery right here. So that's what I used to say. I was like, girl, something ain't right about this. This just don't seem right.
If it's follow your first mind.
Yes.
If it's not sitting right in your spirit,
honey, yes.
That's that spirit in you telling you that something ain't right.
And it was a girl,
Follow
and then
it.
come to find out, girl, later down the line. So me, I'm informative. I like to know what's going on. So I was like, me and my cousin Tino, I was like, we gonna find out where this motherfucker stay. So she was like, we gonna wait. We seen him coming out the McDonald's. Girl, why we go to his house? He got a whole damn woman and some cheering.
Cheering.
Not children, cheering.
Cheering.
Wait a minute. And
y'all wonder why we complex?
No, but then a man wonder why a woman have more than one man.
That look, you gotta follow your first mind. Whatever your first
girl,
mind is
wait a minute.
telling
I
you.
guess my first mind was stuck on stupid because at that time, you been divorced, you be needing a little swank-a-lank or something going on.
Man.
So I guess my mind was like,
your tank empty, baby. You go like food, all you see is
I was like,
you need to get topped off, food, topped off.
Hey, we got Val on the chat with us, y'all. She said 50 plus and still needs education.
What, girl? That's what I'm talking about, honey.
Yeah, so it's that's why, like I said, this is why I really started the Girl Chat Live, so we can kind of get in touch with people. Because sometimes you can't say a lot of stuff to your girlfriend.
No, you
sometimes
can't.
you can say it to people that you don't know. Now these two, I can say whatever to them. This one right here,
Oh man.
Because it's like this, man.
this
Look,
one gonna give me the God sign, but this one right here, this one gonna tell me Lucifer said. Da, 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 da. So,
it's like that.
But some of what is being said by Sugar is right.
It's true.
It's true. Is right. And we as women, we got to take heed to that. So she just kicking nothing but knowledge.
Exactly.
She's giving straight information, and it's up to us to spit it out there in ways that people can receive it and understand it. And
Sugar is that person. I'm gonna say what your ass scared.
You gotta
to say.
understand, you guys. I'm the oldest here.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm the oldest here. You
Right.
know, I've been through, seen through, and I watch, man. I watch.
Right.
I learn from people, and what I have seen.
Right.
What I have seen is that us women, man, come on, ladies, we be tearing each other down for nothing.
We do.
Right.
And you, what about you tearing each other down? I ain't even seen your man before.
I ain't got no man.
You know what I'm saying? And that's terrible.
So what we talking about
Right.
that? Let me ask y'all this. So let me say this to you. I used to, my sister, she's not on here, but my sister used to have this bad, and I used to tell her, my sister's older than me. I used to tell her all the time, don't tell your homegirl what you doing to be with your man. And my sister had that bad. You know what I'm saying? She had that real bad. And so I used to wonder, I was like, why my mom always told me, don't do that.
Right.
No.
Some things best unsaid. Yourself. You got things you put in your vault. You keep in your vault.
Got that right.
That's what stays in your vault.
Because
I'm
sorry, people get curious and they be like this. Okay, so if she like that with him,
right?
And that's what he doing to her,
right?
You just what? You gonna mess around and you gonna try to get her man and he ain't gonna be worth two.
I don't know. Don't cross me.
He better not be worth two niggas. Reason why is because just like men, we exaggerate too.
Right?
Yeah.
We exaggerate too. I'm sorry, man. We talk about y'all.
Yeah, because sometimes a woman can tell you her man the bomb in the bed.
Look,
yeah,
we talk about y'all. We
exaggerate a little bit too.
Let me tell you about this dude. He had a fight gun, baby.
And then when you go try it out, he ain't got nothing but a Tyler penis.
What?
So you know,
thumbers.
So you know.
So trust me, you shut up. Just shut up.
Yeah.
Stop telling your business when it comes to that point, because guess what?
Yeah.
If you do that and your girl go to your thing. Now, mind you, now we're gonna hit about a couple of points because of that particular thing.
Right.
If your girl go ahead and she try to get your man, it's because you run your mouth too much.
Exactly.
She might be a thought anyway, but you still run your mouth too much.
Right.
Okay. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut.
Because we got some girl power in the White House, though. We got to give it up for Kamala Harris. Okay,
right.
We got to give it up.
Right.
We got some girl power.
Yes,
okay.
yes,
and
yes.
so,
and then
that's
black
what.
Girl
Number
power.
two, the same way you met him.
Yep.
Stay that way.
Yep.
That means if you met him, you glam, and you come back out after you done married this man, you've been with him for a while.
Right.
And now you look like Little House on the Prairie. We got problems.
I feel like she coming for
And
me
then
because
you
baby, that's
wonder,
how I
no,
be sometimes.
child, I ain't coming for you. You come the way you met her.
Yeah.
Because you cannot be mad at a dude who is looking for a girl that look like you used to look.
Exactly.
Why do we as women
because he married
dudes the same way?
He married the woman that he was dating.
Yes.
He married the girlfriend. That's who he married.
Okay.
Yes, but you do.
Gotcha.
But yeah, let me tell y'all, if you start off by wooing us, you got all this and you got our heart and stuff like this, and you change it.
Right.
How do you expect us? It goes both ways. It goes both ways.
You gotta keep
the way you gotta keep the fire.
But
you
see,
got
some men,
because I'm like a squirrel. I be look. When I see a squirrel, ooh, squirrel. I'm going that direction.
but you know, some
Well,
men,
what?
when their wives get bigger after having children, they tend to maneuver
play the other way.
That means you were never in love with me from the beginning.
Because you got to understand. I'm sorry, we got some human children coming out of our behinds. We do get bigger. Okay, instead of you tearing that woman down, help her to get to where the standard that she was before.
Exactly. And
that's love, baby. That's love.
And women, vice versa.
Right. Yes.
Vice versa. Because he getting a little hair. He got that George Jefferson going on.
Right.
They sell wig pieces now.
They sure do.
Put it on.
YouTube it.
Look, just cut it all off.
Just cut it off. Even if you cut it off,
I like
stuff.
Look, ball is sexy.
Yes, it is.
See, that's what my husband is. My husband ball. That's what I love.
If that is what you're gonna do, it's like this. You need to motivate your mate. And I don't care if you male or female. Motivate your mate, man. Right. That's how you get the bond that you have.
Right.
I just heard that this somebody was married. She just lost her husband, but they were married 62 years.
Whoa.
That is unheard of now.
Right.
It is unheard of.
Right. Wow. That's true. Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things we're not doing. Now, mind you,
because you don't got too many men like our daddies.
No, man, right?
You don't.
You just don't. You just don't. It's like everything, and you ain't got too many women like our mamas.
Every
little
thing breaks a marriage up now. So it's not like where people are in it for long term. You know, there are some situations that you just can't stay in. Like, I'm not telling people if you in a situation where it's like domestic violence, it's not where you want to be. That's different. But if it's like something as simple as, well, I don't like the way he look at me. You know, just crazy stuff.
That's minor stuff though.
Minor
for me,
stuff.
Mine wasn't like that. My first marriage, his mama knew he got a girl pregnant.
Right.
So
it's stuff like that.
Yeah. So
that's a difference.
That was different. Yeah, that was for me to. Yeah,
different stuff.
And these men mamas do be lying for them. Like some of these women mamas be lying for them.
I'm sorry, honey. My kids, I don't care. Look, as long as you don't mess around with no children or nothing like that,
right?
You can be in love with a lime. What they call them? A lima beach? No, what they call them? A wilder beach. Whatever they are. You can be in love with them. I don't even care. Long as you stay cool. Long as you don't hit on my child. You ain't doing nothing like that. I let my children do their own thing when it comes to their relationship. Because I need you to stay out of mine.
Exactly.
Don't worry about what I do.
Exactly.
As your mama, I'm grown. That being said, y'all young adults and your mamas and daddies out here doing their thing, they raised you.
Right.
Man, your business.
Right.
Go to your house and let us do us. Okay? Because just because we turn a certain age does not mean we might as well pack it up.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right.
We are not packing it up.
Right.
I'm not finna pack it up. Girl, go on sit down somewhere before you get yanked up in here.
But y'all lucky. Y'all only have one. Well, you have two.
Mm-hmm.
You only got one kid piece. I got 5.
Yeah.
I got 5.
They go in on a girl. They do, y'all. They go in on.
I got 5. I got 5. One married. One married though.
Yeah.
I got 5.
Yeah.
But they all teenagers and some of them are young adults.
My kids are 25.
Yeah.
22, 20, 16, and 15.
Yes, but they go hard.
I wouldn't do it again.
And I have a child and a half, my cutie Rudy.
I know that's right.
Yes, I am actually.
My baby's 12.
I'm sorry. I'm on.
Oh, my Matt.
I got I got a child. I got two children and a half. I'm my baby. I'm my daughter's baby daddy, honey. I'm my daughter's baby daddy. No, because you know what? When I was raising my children,
right.
My mom, she was raising something I always didn't want. Now, mind you, I'm not no shade on somebody who's doing this, right. But I've always been the mother or wanted to be the mother that did not burden my kids. My mom, my kids.
Right.
Now, my daughter already knows that, that's my mother. I'm always getting my grandson as much as I can. And it's because of the fact that I like being in his life. You know what I mean? That's really what we do. But I'm gonna tell y'all, as sugars and grandmas and me moms and all that other stuff like this, we don't gotta take care.
Right.
We just don't. We don't have to. No matter what you think we should, but don't do the guilt trip on us. Don't do the guilt trip. My daughter has never pulled the guilt trip, but I have seen people that pulled the guilt trip to where I'm not gonna bring them over here. I got news for you. Keep that head at home. You ain't got to take it for me. Stop doing that. If you are a grandmother that is willing, you have a mother that is willing to take your children, then you need to be grateful. That does include that if they take your children and they ask you for some food stamps, I got some food stamp for me. No, okay. If they ain't got some food stamps and they ask you for a little corn to help out, watch you, to get food and stuff, and you got a problem with that, and you coming in here with all these fancy clothes, I got a problem with that. I'm sorry. Because that's what, first of all, we don't have to take care of it.
Right.
Same thing, we don't mind doing it. If we're gonna do it, we do it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the food and stuff like that, help your parents out. If they're watching your children, I don't care if they watch them every day, give them some money, bring food to them.
Absolutely.
Why do some kids always feel that I'm gonna drop the kids off? You don't bring nothing, but you ain't got no food. Guess what? As you get older, I don't know if you guys understand this, but the more as you get older, if you don't, you literally, your money is not as much as you did when you're younger, especially when you get to the point to where you're retired.
Right.
So if you got parents that are retired, they're going off a fixed income that only comes the little bit they got.
Month. That's it.
So now they got to share the 22 cents to you and $23 with your other children, and all of a sudden, come on, y'all, and y'all can do more or better. Y'all ought to do more or better. Now that brings me to the point of this.
Take care of your elderly people.
Child support. Now I got 2 children. I used to have this one of my children used to, they 2 bastards, but one of my children, his dad used to get mad because he'll give me like $33 and expect me to buy some shoes and all this with the $33. Now, if you already bought shoes for the babies, what does he need with another pair? No, he needs lights on. He needs sandwich meat. He needs this here.
Right.
Now, it's gonna be a 2-part thing. So some of y'all ain't gonna like what I'm finna say though. However, if you got a woman that is taking care of her kids and doing what she's supposed to,
right.
Child support means support.
Support of the child.
That means food, clothing,
shelter,
lights, gas,
water,
time,
right.
all of it. Now you do got some bitches out here that will take all this money and do nothing for the children.
Right.
Now those are the ones you ought to be ashamed. Because I got women, I ain't never had no child support for nothing. They never gave me nothing. Right. They just never did. You know what I mean? I filed the papers, but if you ain't working on it, I don't know where they're gonna pull it from. So, but it's okay. My children never went without. We good.
Right.
We good. I was a single mom. Right. I was a single mom, and I hate that they did not pay. But I'm not finna sit here and hound you down. You were there when we conceived, and you were there when my children was born. So you know that they're there. Right. Okay. So I'm not gonna ram you down. However, if you got some children to do that he is not doing what he's supposed to do, papers on that ass. Go down and go up child support. Now he may not want to. He may not. I mean, you may not. I don't want to because see, we good and we this. No.
But I have to say, from a double standard part is I tell guys too. Why not go put yourself on child support? Because here it is. Thing. This is a system in which you are placing those funds into one central location. So you can never, it eliminates all that he said, she said.
Yes.
Well, I gave you this. Well, what do you have to show that you gave me this?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So my thing is, if y'all are not married and y'all have a child, whoever goes, y'all both need to go and get the process done.
And get a DNA.
Oh, they're gonna give you one anyway.
Yes, thank God.
They doing that now.
Right. For raising children that wasn't even there.
Right.
And I just don't think that's fair. I just really do not think that's fair. I mind if you don't mind being in a household, but let's say you raising a child that you raised them for years, some medically happened, and now you find out this child ain't mine.
Right.
Well, let's say you only had them for about 5 years.
Correct.
You've been paying on time, no problem. You've been running that money to them on time, and you find out that it's not yours.
Right.
And the court makes you continue paying.
Right.
Because you were already in their lives. I got a problem. I'm sorry. Because now you're going to be the one who actually supposed to pay off of it.
Right.
I've lived it. My husband, we've lived it. My husband just finished paying child support for a child for 18 years that wasn't his. And the way we found out is this child has sickle cell. My husband doesn't even have the trait or the disease. So, my husband, just being the man that he is, he let it go through. But I'm gonna tell you, me, like I tell my husband now from this day on, anybody come and say they got a kid by you, we can DNA. Which my husband only has one kid, which is my stepson, but he's my child.
Right.
But women do that. We do that a lot because we do. We'll say it's your baby because we're gonna go for the wealthy one. We're gonna go for the one that's working. We're not gonna do nothing with the deadbeat person. And not all the time, even when you saying about I forgot what you were saying.
Just make sure from both sides, if you have a child, you're not married, go ahead and put your second child.
But this and with that too, I say this. I feel like if you have a kid, there shouldn't be nobody ordering your ass to take care of your kid.
Right.
No. You should go up there and help and do.
And even you shouldn't even be on papers. You should just want to do it.
I would urge you, if
confrontation,
to keep it's a monetary thing. Because a lot of times it is wanting to track the funds that spent and knowing that you paid it, and the other person, like a he said, she said, type thing. And you want to make it legal. I tell people, if you have the means to kind of make things easy, go ahead and make it easy on yourself. Right. Don't go back and forth. I'm gonna hand you money under the table and all that. And especially if you know that person is not a person of integrity. That's when the push comes to shove and we falling out and we not agreeing with anything, then they're not going to have good integrity to say.
What the movie used to say, know who the hell you lay with.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes you get a little sticky knife, girl. Sticky knife sometimes. You say the story easily.
I'm saying, but I watched my mama raise me and my brother.
Yeah.
By herself. I mean, she did it by herself. My mama didn't.
Shout out to all those mothers, single mothers. Shout out to single dads.
My mama made me strong.
Out there too.
Yes.
My mama made me strong because it was sometimes when I was coming up, I was like, I just watched my mama go to work, and my mom paid for us. She didn't even do for her. My mom gave everything to us. So for me, it made more of a woman. I watched my mom do it. And I was like, hell, if my mama can do it, I know I can. So I guess that's why my mama fussed at me and said, you can do this. Right? When I got divorced, I had my 4 kids at the time before I met my husband. My mom was like, you can do this. She was like, ain't nobody stopping you. Right. So I did what I had to do, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I do that with my mom. I'm so proud of her. She's graduating out of college this year. And
I'm so shout out to the 90s.
All right.
She's a single mom. She went through some struggle. I'm telling you. She on point. And she's strong and sorry. She's strong. She's raising her Rudy and she's doing it all right. She makes sure she put him first. Okay. Yeah. She already knows how hard it is. You know what I mean? Especially to raise.
Right.
It is hard to raise a son on your own as a single mom. Yes, this girl here, honey, she don't play that to him. Okay, so she does that because she has to raise him.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get to the point to where you're raising your child on your own,
right,
you gonna understand the fight us women as single parents and the men who are single parents.
That's right.
Right. Because people think that it's just women who think there's not more, honey. No, game, right? It's all new game.
Right.
Kudos to the dudes. Right. Because you don't get about to do that. Nope. And you know what's crazy? I'm looking at the minus stuff. It's more men now. Right. Starting to take over right? Become the
right. And some of them have to. They at this point they have to. There's so many kids in the system right now.
Right.
If you have parents that play, so sometimes men are have to take responsibility. Which, of course, they should anyway. Kids,
yeah. But it's nice that they're more.
It's nice
staying
that
around
we're
to
seeing
take
more.
their kids.
Right. That's right. That's right.
You know what I mean? The fact that you guys are taking in here.
I agree with that.
Responsibility for the children.
I agree.
And kudos to the men who take care of other men's children.
What?
Thank you.
Let me say that.
But it's good that you take care of other men's children. But if you are taking care of other men's children, you two treat kids like friends.
Right.
I can't talk about you.
Talking
Talking about you. Right. Because people, you know, a lot of men taking care of, their girlfriends and their wives and stuff.
But they mean
to or molest against the man. Yeah. So definitely cool.
women too.
Yeah.
Mean to the kids.
Because everybody needs to be a mama.
No.
Everybody needs to be a mama. Now she wants to see kids. That's good. Right. You got one that don't have kids and she's like, I love kids, and you see something, keep your eyes.
Right.
And just so y'all know, they making boys.
Yes.
Right.
So you need to watch the boys. Watch your boys.
Absolutely.
Watch your boys.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna talk about something else because I know some of the lady and men's on here probably watching. That's why we had some viewers of it and went down. I guess we touched some little touchy spots on some people.
That's all right.
So
Okay.
what got us down, Ms. Key? What else we can talk about? Something good. Let's talk about something.
I think let's talk about, we're in 2021, we're in January at this point, and I know that a lot of us have experienced a lot of things in 2020. So I just want us to kind of end the show with the thing that we're most grateful for at this point.
Oh,
Well, that we still.
Amen.
I'm sorry, COVID is acting tails out, and it is very, very important. You guys wash your hands. You know what's crazy? That you have to tell people to wash their hands.
Yeah.
I had a struggle with that. We should have been doing this long. I'm grateful that we're still here.
Right.
I'm grateful that we got the brother.
All right. So right. Right.
And hopefully we'll get help because I look on the news today, and I promise you, they are definitely the economy is crashed. We're in a state of emergency right now. If you got something that you can help your fellow man, your neighbor, your friends, or something like that, help them.
Yep.
Got money, things like that, you can help. And if you are the one that's in need, don't take advantage.
Absolutely.
They don't take advantage because there's a lot of people out here losing their homes and everything.
Right.
I'm grateful that, have a lot of stuff going on in my life this year, last year, and this year. But it's okay. Because one thing I got is God. You know what I mean? I got God and I got my friends. They helped me through a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for, just being here. I mean, it's on GP for real.
All right.
For real.
Man. Hey, what are you grateful for?
Oh, a lot. Just like Sugar said, I'm kind of, grateful to be here, because we could be gone. I have 2 family members that have had COVID. One has recovered. One right now has COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And she's dear to my heart. But like Sugar said, y'all may not think it's COVID. Even if you know you don't, put a mask on. Put your gloves on. Wash your hands. Stay 6 feet back. That ain't hard to do. I'm grateful and blessed for my children, my husband, my mother, you too.
All right.
But for me to end this note, I'm just saying this. You gotta take life. You can do life any day, anytime.
Right.
You got to live right.
Right.
Even if you're not living right, pray to live right. We're not telling people, we're not trying to be holy on here or nothing, but we're just telling people you can't do nothing without God. I don't care who you are.
Absolutely. Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
You just gotta stay in this time right now. You better stay prayed up.
We definitely.
And then treat a person the way you want to be treated. Like Sugar was saying, if you got something, help somebody. But when you help them, don't throw it back.
What?
Right.
Because it wasn't genuine when you help.
Right. No, it's not.
So,
and learn to offer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Person shouldn't have to ask you all the time. Learn to offer because you don't understand when you offer your services, it means you want to do it.
Absolutely.
Not because you just, well, Lord, do I guess I could. Yeah, I know.
Right.
Throw it back in your face later.
Right.
That's not how you do it.
Exactly.
Right.
You just knocked your blessing clean out the door.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Ms.Kesha.
Man, y'all touched on a lot of good stuff to be grateful for. Look, I'm grateful for being able to get up every day and go to work. You know, there's so many people who are unemployed right now and they're looking for work. You know, I'm just thankful that the company that God has me to work for is still doing good even during the pandemic.
Yes.
Thankful for the fact that I still have my mom and my grandfather and my family around me. You know, even though the pandemic has caused us to not be able to be around a lot of our family like we want to,
Right.
I'm still thankful that, you know, everybody's still here and they're doing okay.
Exactly.
You know, we've had many people we know that had COVID, but they've recovered from it
Right.
and are able to live and tell us that, you know, they've made it through COVID. So I really agree with you guys. We need to continue to pray. And God is in control of this whole situation, you know. And I always tell Nate, we talk a lot about the power of prayer and making sure that we pray, you know, every day, that he gives us the wisdom and the knowledge and the strength to be able to make it through our days.
Right.
But I'm just so thankful to be here with you ladies. You know, it's very good that, you know, Shanae has given a platform that empowers us to be able to have these girls chats, be able to talk about some things women like to hear.
Yeah.
So I'm just so thankful that we have the opportunity to do this. And I'm just so thankful and blessed that, you know, we are as a women are able to have healthy conversations and listen to one another. And even if some things we are in agreement with, we're not in agreement with, we respect one another. So that's the main
That's the
thing.
key.
That's the key point. Other than that, guys, I know that, you know, we ran out of time for this show, but one thing is, guys, if you have topics, anything that you want to talk about on our girl chats, because this is a session for us to talk about different things as women, and we've all brought out some really good points on this show. So we want to go ahead, Nate. What they can do.
Want to send a topic, and you can send it to the Tower Radio Show on Facebook or Instagram. You can also send it to us an email at the Tower Radio Show #1 @gmail.com. Also, to the artists that want the music to the Tower Radio Show, you can also send it to the Tower Radio Show 1 @gmail.com. But I do want to give a shout out to my lovely co-host here, Ms.Kesha Sugar. Also want to send a shout out to my other DJs, Go MC Grand C, DJ Unstoppable, Mr. Sandman, John Juan, and my new show, well, it's not really my new show. It's another show that's going to be coming out with the Tower. It's called Underground Legend Podcast. So I want to send a shout out to the Queen and Trill Spitter. So we want to thank you for tuning in to Girl
Thank you
Chat.
guys for tuning in.
Thank you so much.
And keep a lookout for the posts that I put out. Keep a lookout for Miss Sugar post. Keep a lookout for Miss Kesha post. Miss Sugar did her thing, guys. I'm so glad she was here.
She did.
This wasn't good Saturday, but I'm glad she's here. But
Glad you came.
please tune in. Please don't be afraid to give any kind of ideas, insight. We welcome it. We don't discriminate on what you talk about. We're going to give you our real opinion. It's not something that you can take or hold on to. We're not shumming anybody, but it's just our true opinion of how we feel about things that's going on in the world. And again, I want to send a shout out to our guest that stayed on with us, Miss Valerie. So tune in till next time. Thank you for tuning in to the Girl Chat. Have a good one.
All right, guys. We love you.